Hello everybody and welcome to Falls Road Library, part of Africa Week. This is one of the last workshops that we are doing here today, and it's a poetry reading. Ipi indombiam, where is my daughter? I was born free. Poverty made me a slave. I left my roots where the sun scorched the grass till brown. Even the tall mountains, their beauty stolen by the valleys. I sat in that big bird as it took to the clouds, my heart behind and my dreams ahead of me. Love for money would cost me my mother. I sold my culture. My child doesn't even speak isiXhosa. Igqirha lendlela nguqongqothwane seliqabele gqithapha nguqongqothwane ligqirha lendlela. I'll tell you the tales I used to know, the voices I used to hear. They are now memories that are haunting me. I hear cries from afar calling me, asking, where is my daughter? Thank you.
My first poem is about memories of South Africa, an experience from Northern Ireland. It's called The Taste of Pawpaw. I brought along a bunch of tulips, scales of pink and yellow, slithering from the bag like a serpent restructuring. We walk in a long, cold field, still uncertain after snow, speaking liminality. Water trickling from fault lines in the trough days beyond the thaw. 3 swans pass, loose-winged, unconnected, just above the ground. My mind seeks words for the taste of pawpaw, cool and moist, pinkish traces through the flesh, more gold than fire. Summer in my homeland, distances away.
This is just from my book, Finding Black Gold on the Emerald Isle. Why do we take caution with measuring out faith? Why do I sometimes tiptoe in trepidation, like my way is somehow better than his? I have decided, uncomfortable as it is, I will get out my camera and take a creative shot of these walls. The smell is fiercely putrid, but I want to remember the detail and the smell of bile, because it will not be forever. The fish that swallowed me has not disabled my destiny. In fact, the very residence inside this creature may have superseded the tiptoe pace of the past, propelling me forward into a new and brighter place. This poem is called Go Ahead and Soar. I will be in your debt for years into the bright of my future. As the chains of familiar history of one, maybe 2 mothers up the tree of their family, my girls will wonder how mommy got free. While not all you're doing, all glory to him in the heavens, I pause and say thank you for the freedom you brought me in my generations. In your organic black swagger and approving look on my existence, I am curious to find out if the black man, when sitting back in his old age, realizes just how much we needed his nod of, it's okay, my dear, go ahead and soar, my dear. Not sure if it was your firm grip around my waist or the tone of your non-judgmental laugh that slipped in the key that opened the door on the cage to my beauty. You are an old soul. Whatever strong power you possessed to unlock the door and set my drive to flight, don't lose it, please. My daughters and their daughters will thank you, as the wings of theirs are formed watching me soar. The first in my mother's line, her battered cage of addictions lined with needles and judgmental laughter, the men in her surroundings chose to pull at her with their hands ripping at her body, not fully developed, with her wings not given the chance to heal and form strength. The gate, she locked it from inside. Quick, now hide. Quick, now hide. With her drug of choice, many needles cut the key to perfection. Yet I am free. Now I will fly. I will love and I will die. Yes, I am free and I will fly. I will love and I will die. But there will be a trail of breathtaking, heart-stopping beauty, cut into keys of great perfection for my daughters and their daughters to come. You are an old soul and a wise soul. I thank my God for you and your kingly robes.
This next poem is about, I suppose, white people going on safari and going out to look at nature, and it's called Witness. Dawn shrinks shadows, its thin light hunting out shapes. We follow, shh, there in that scrub. And then, in the undergrowth, a zebra husk and a shock of blood-hooded bandits brandishing a bounty of sniggers and shrieks. A single striped limb clots red as they jostle hierarchies. We crouch behind acacia, eyes blink at shutter speed, recording every rip and squeal. The moon crawls away.
Hello, my name is Philip Robinson. I'm originally from Barbados in the Caribbean. I've been living in Northern Ireland for 7, 8 years with my wife and kids. And all of the poetry I'll read today, they've been inspired by my life here, by memories of Barbados, my family that's back there as well, and also lots of things that I've seen happen here. Today is the 24th of May, and it's actually my mother's 70th birthday back in Barbados. And the first piece I'm going to read is actually dedicated to her. It's called My Mother's Morning Melody. 4 a.m. in Eagle Hall. Many now enter the crescendo of last night's slumber. My mother's morning melody floats on the waves of dawn. I am stirred and I arise, not to the sound of the roosters scuffling, wings furiously flapping, steadying atop the precarious galvanized paling, preparing his territorial posturing and crowing, and not to the sparse rumbling of tires on the main road, market sellers stopping to offload, night shift workers headed for home, not to the smell of molasses from miles away, surviving the still unspoiled air of early day, the very blood of sugarcane stored in vessels of metal and clay, not even to the self-advertising aroma of fresh salt bread, slowly arising from the baker's flowery bed, celebrating the last breath of yeast that now lays dead. 4 a.m. in Eagle Hall. The first 2 bars of her rest. My mother's morning melody brightens with images of the sea. I am stirred and I follow. I follow along President Kennedy Drive, that long, endless walk we talk. And the journey seems now too short. I follow across the wide Spring Garden Highway. There's absolutely no traffic, but we still look both ways, twice. For the road is no place for mock sport and play. I follow to the water of Brandon's beach, full of old souls, reminiscing, happy and contented with their mouths full of fruit and stories so colorfully told. I follow to the point where my feet barely touch the sandy floor. Clear warnings challenge my intent to explore. The sea welcomes you but has no back door. I follow with sorrow as the faces of the old souls slowly depart. Slow like the tidal shift, they disappear. Their melodies and smiles are everywhere. I follow, I smile, I go my own way. 4 a.m. in Eagle Hall, I hear my children stir. It is 8 a.m. where we are. My mother's morning melody continues to be sung from afar. Thank you.